Alrighty, through legal means, and we weren't in Japan, we saw the Mandalorian and Grogu movie trailer that's so super secret, and oh my god, isn't it exclusive and special? Well, no, it's not. And we got a hold of it through a friend of a channel, Augustus.
Tracked it down for us, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Before it's pulled, because it will be.
Yes, we didn't do extra legal ways to find it. Although that was the first option for me, was like, find it wherever you can. But it was all proper, because don't want that channel get fucked with.
I'm not going to say the name, but we found it through another channel that had it up.
Yeah,
and it hadn't been pulled yet, but it will be because
Disney's a cunt like that.
No, it was an exclusive celebration, hype reel, whatever, that was not meant to be made public like that.
But no.
That's one of the incentives to go to those events.
Yeah, well,
is that you're going to get the exclusive first look content that nobody else in the world is going to get to see. But
yeah, well, in this day and age, they are fucking Luddites if they think that.
Of course,
I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying that's what it is.
Yeah,
but everybody's losing their shit over. Oh, it's a secret, this, that,
nah,
fuck that, man. Everybody does it.
Yeah. So, and then secondly, I actually have to agree with the pro show that because the Vader Episode 2 trailer came out today, which we need to do. We're doing this on the 22nd. So we have Andor to watch. We've got all this stuff to talk about. So it's going to be spread out over the next 2 weeks. So stick with us, guys. My impressions of the trailer is the only thing I really liked. I'm going to say what I liked first.
Yeah, we can describe it. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I liked that I saw snowtroopers without their little leather mask to cover their faces.
The little flap.
Yeah. That they are just stormtroopers with a different kind of helmet.
Yes.
I liked seeing that. I wish that was in the toys.
Because that well, you always assume, but here it's clear that that's like a separate attachment, like a scarf or something over their face that they don't need when they're indoors.
And they also showed kind of in Episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but I just would like a figure like that, a 3 3/4 scale figure with a pop.
With a removable little...
Because
it would be cool, dude.
Because you can't use them for anything other than a snow scene, and most of the time it's always fucking Hoth, and
Right.
So from a Toynetic perspective... From a playability perspective, that would be a great 3 3/4 scale figure.
Even a collectability perspective. You know,
it would be a special super one instead of keep releasing the same old figures.
Right.
But of course, we're doing Hasbro's work.
Like when they came out with the speeder bike and the Scout Trooper figure that was exclusive to it. That was the only Scout Trooper armor you could get. They didn't make a separate Scout Trooper before that box set. They made one later, but that was the first...
In the 97 version, but the 80s...
in the Power of the Force series.
Yeah.
That was the first Power of the Force Scout Trooper.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the vintage.
Oh, I'm talking 80s.
I'm talking...
The whole length and breadth.
But I'm just comparing it to that from that series. Yeah. That, this would be the first one with the removable flap.
Yeah, and I liked that Scout Trooper, even though you couldn't, have him standing up or being anything else.
Yeah.
He was at least fit on the speeder bike correctly instead of the 83 version.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
It was posed that way. So it wasn't really a posable action figure outside of putting him and mounting him on the bike.
Yeah, which they really could have.
It was still the first Scout Trooper.
Because all they did is
they offered.
They used the same mold from the 83 version.
Oh, yeah.
So put some knee joints and some elbow joints in the damn figure.
Yeah.
Come on, Lucas.
Give it a couple of points of articulation.
Right?
Why not? But no.
And then the second thing I liked was that
one more thing about that. Just
okay. No.
Is that if they were to do that as an exclusive like that?
Oh no.
They could put it with the walker that they were on, and make it. I don't
do exclusives. I want peg warmers because. I want to fucking have it. I want to be.
Of course, don't we all?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I spent $120 on 2 of the Cobra Commanders from this year's San Diego Comic-Con. All boxed and the mailers too, all that. But I didn't want to have to spend $60.
Well, they also did the other speeders with the exclusive Endor Leia.
Yeah.
You know. So, but no, just make us a figure of that.
Yeah.
And the new commanders.
Yes, that was the other thing.
Gear.
Was I liked the new commander. It was in a kind of quasi-white suit.
Yeah.
So he was also possibly a field commander. Actually get down there and in the trenches and fight with his people.
Well, that and
even though Commander Veers did the same thing, but
yes, but again, this is 5 years plus now.
Yeah.
Beyond the Battle of Endor, so some design changes or whatever,
or different units, different.
Or
it could have been
different
specialized.
regimen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Or it could be specialized to that.
Yeah. Or maybe he's such a fancy Dan, a special commander that is so good and so reliable that he gets the special armor.
And
like the white fucking Boba Fett that was supposed to have. It would be the Super Trooper.
The one moment that I really dug was when that walker fell off the cliff
and exploded.
That was really cool.
Okay.
It was. It looked really cool. I mean,
yeah. But
not that I'm going to go to the movie because I'm going to see that again.
What did I say? I'm like, the Mandalorian is not fucking. Oh God. John Wick. And then we were watching in the feed. Oh, it's not Mandalorian.
Yeah, the guy said the same thing. Mando Wick.
Yeah, I'm like, oh
so they showed the same parallel.
Yeah.
So you weren't wrong there either.
So he was all trying to be.
It's like when we said Galactus is not Godzilla,
right?
I mean, it was a total John Wick kind of friggin'
move
thing.
Yeah.
And.
Which I guess is all right, but it needs to be consistent with what we've seen before.
What it is, it's unoriginal.
Yeah.
If they're doing a John Wick thing that's been seen.
Wait, hold on. Unoriginal? That's
Dave
the magic.
Filoni?
That's the Magic Cowboy's bread and butter. Anyway, and then the big thing that disappointed me, because I'm not going to see this movie. I'm just not, because of everything else going on with Star Wars. I didn't mind that, Baby Yoda, I'm not going to call him that thing because that's the bad name, that he broke a mouse droid. But if that's all he can fucking do, he's not very good with anything. Because if he's a Mandalorian in training, he should have a sword or something, or be kicking ass, grabbing the Stormtrooper by the nuts with the Force or something and doing something. I'm going to break up a mouse droid. But anyway. The thing that was really disappointing, because I had heard Sigourney Weaver was going to be in this movie. And I'm like, well, because everything she's ever been in that I've seen was good. Paul, Daredevil, Alien, Aliens, Galaxy Quest, especially Galaxy Quest.
Yes.
And all the other, everything that, I've ever seen her in.
The Alien films,
Yeah. But
the first Alien movie put her on the map.
But I thought she was going to be an Imperial. Because, strong female characters is fucking Kathleen Kennedy's go button. So I thought, she'll be an Imperial, and that'll be interesting. No, she's the replacement for Grief Cargill.
Yeah, she's the new Grief Cargill.
Yeah,
because we don't have him anymore, and somebody had to take his place, and it's Sigourney Weaver.
So I don't know if that's a miscast or a missed opportunity to really do something, but. Again, because it's the Magic Cowboy, you can't have him be a super cool Imperial because, we have Grand Admiral Thrawn to kick around and burr.
Yeah.
So,
again,
lame.
Can't overshadow that stuff.
We can't overshadow Ahsoka and Wish Star Wars. All his fetishized fucking characters that he fucking. I know like Dark Helmet. He's got a whole thing of those, and he gets to go in his little room after his old lady, pegged him for a couple hours, and he gets to go play with his toys.
But,
bet me. You don't want to take that bet.
No.
Because I'm right. Oh.
No disrespect to Carl Weathers at all.
Oh, God, no.
But how convenient was it that they had to replace him, and they replaced him with a female character and without having to gender swap him. But it's almost like a gender swap.
Yeah. But I can see it being a union thing that just kind of like, this is the other one. Or she has to take over that sector of the galaxy too now. And
it was.
But hey,
it was a score to get Sigourney Weaver in the thing, and they found a role for her.
And hold on. All right, so she's in the guild, right?
Yes.
So where the fuck is Cara Dune? Wouldn't that be cool to see?
Oh, dude.
And wouldn't she be great in the Rangers of the New Republic, where she's always in the fucking background, like, hey, and Cara would have to deal with that? Oh, that's right, because she is actually the correct kind of person, and Kathleen Kennedy and all these other fucks couldn't handle that. So another reason to say, fuck you, Star Wars movie. I ain't buying it. I'm not going to go waste my money on it. No matter how good it looks or all the shiny bells and whistles. Fuck the Magic Cowboy, too.
What gets me about Gina is I'm really surprised that Disney hasn't just settled with her and paid her off.
She won't do it.
But
good for her.
No.
Go, Gina. Give them hell.
Yes, do that, Gina.
Fucking sue them into the Stone Ages.
And every time you turn around, you hear that there's another step forward in that case, and it's another win on her side.
Yes.
She's
fucking.
As long as you're winning, you keep winning, Gina.
Yeah.
And screw them.
Yeah.
You know.
And sue them into the fucking Stone Age. Make them like Afghanistan, burnt out and depleted.
Or just, set a precedent for others.
Yeah.
That you took on the corporate giant and
kicked ass.
Came out on top. So good for you.
Yeah. So
for real.
I don't want to see the movie. This doesn't excite me. I'm not interested in it.
Yeah.
And it still leads to the sequel trilogy.
Speaking of which,
that's the next thing we're going to be talking about.
We'll be talking about that too with the
Ryan Gosling Starfighter movie.
The new details about Starfighter, yes.
So,
and then of course, before we quit, we do need to bring up the whole Favreau thing.
Oh, jeez. I want to get a different thing on that because I think we could talk about that for
You want to do that separate?
Yeah, I think we should. Because we get real.
I don't think it's a whole video.
No, it is because
you clearly do. You're gonna.
But look where we are on our timestamp. So we will get back to you. This is all from
for the thing about Favreau.
Yes,
I think we're on different pages, but we are kind of in agreement.
All right. So with that, let us know what you think. Like, share, subscribe.